Hello there, Professor Psyche here, with another interesting tidbit of knowledge for you. This is black and white versus color from Unit 3, and this is Part 2. Now, in the interest of fairness, all my videos shouldn't be just of me. No. So we have a guest lecturer, Professor Williamson. Take it away, Professor Williamson. Hi there, Professor Williamson here, and I have a story to tell you. The year is 1958. The location is the Williamson House in Vivian, Louisiana. Vivian is located between Texarkana and Shreveport. It's a hoop and a holler away from Oil City and Rodessa. Population, 4,500, and that includes all the dogs and cats in town. Little Clayton, who was 6 years old, was very excited because this was a special Saturday. People had been talking about it in town all week, especially since the tower was being constructed in his backyard. You see, there weren't any television stations in that part of the world. No, none at all. The nearest television station was in Dallas, Texas, 200 miles away. But my dad decided that we needed a television. So he constructed a tall tower in the backyard capable of picking up signals from Dallas. And that day, Wilson Furniture was delivering this thing called a television. It was sort of like a radio, but it had a screen and you could see things on it like at the movies. And everybody was so excited. This truck showed up and four big strong guys pulled this crate out, hauled it upstairs and put it in the bedroom, in the sitting part of the bedroom. And then these big cables that came off of the tower snaked into the house, and they hooked them up to the back of this thing called a television. Now, televisions back then were in big cabinets with little bitty screens, about the size of a laptop screen. And I thought it was really wonderful as I sat in my footy PJs eating Cheerios out of a bowl, watching them set this thing up. And then it got better, because what did we find out? When you turned this thingamabobber on the television, you got snow. Wow, we'd never seen snow inside the house before. Pretty cool. And it made this sizzling thing like when Mommy fixed bacon. Loved it. But then it got better. They kept messing with this dial and messed with it and messed with it, and suddenly there was a picture on the screen. And I'll never forget my first television show that I ever watched. Mighty Mouse is here to save the day! It was fantastic. There was this mouse, and he was wearing tights and a cape, and he was beating the snot out of all these nasty cats trying to eat the mouses. It was wonderful. And all day long this stuff went on. And everybody in town came. They had to take turns coming upstairs and standing in the back and watching these black and white images on this little screen. And my dad, he's standing in the back of the room with this big cigar puffing on it. He's got his arm draped around my mom, and he's just as proud as he can be. And he says, "Honey, it doesn't get any better than this." Fast forward to the 7th grade, and teenage Clayton is somewhat excited because this afternoon after school on a Tuesday, another television set's getting delivered to the house. And this one goes in my room. And all my buds are over throwing the football waiting. And sure enough, they bring it in. And it's a big cabinet too. But the screen is almost 3 times bigger. Wow. And they set it up and we start watching TV. And it's okay. It's just the regular stuff we'd always seen. Until 7 o'clock. And what happens at 7 o'clock? We go to ABC and it's regular programming. And suddenly we saw ABC, but the logo is in color. Because this is a color television set. And what is the first show that I see in color on a TV set? Batman! Wow! Now, Batman was in black and white, except for his yellow logo with the bat. And his Batmobile was black, but everything else was color. The words were even in color. Boom, bam, biff, bop, boom, boom. And who was the first villain? Riddler. In a green tights and in a green shirt with all these question marks on it. It was really, really cool. And as me and my buds are watching this color TV show, my dad's in the back of the room, and he's got his arm draped around Mom, puffing his pipe and saying, "Honey, it doesn't get any better than this." So while black and white is good, color is even gooder. Have a great day, and remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught.